Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Today, the New York Yankees and the new Era Pinstripe Bowl announced an 8-year partnership commitment with the Big Ten Conference beginning in 2014. It's an exciting day, obviously, and certainly kind of a testament and reinforcement to the great efforts that are being made to put the best football out on the field for the new Era Pinstripe Bowl. With that, I'd like to introduce the group to my right, beginning on my far right, John Lassou, who is the New Era Chief Eastern Regional Sales Manager, Mark Holtzman, New Era Pinstripe Bowl Executive Director, Yankees President Randy Levine, Yankees Managing General Partner Hal Steinbrenner, the Big Ten Commissioner Jim Delany, and Lon Trost, the Yankees COO. With that, I'd like to begin by letting Hal open with a few remarks. Hal Steinbrenner?
You want me up there?
No, you can stay right there. Perfect. You're good. Well,
look, on behalf of the entire organization, I really just want to thank Jim for choosing to be a part of the New Era Pinstripe Bowl. This is it's a bowl game that has grown in scope and popularity since the beginning, and it's something we're very, very proud of. And no doubt having the Big Ten involved is going to take it to even new heights. And on a personal level, as you know, my family could definitely be considered a Big Ten family. Mother went to Ohio State, dad coached football, Northwestern, Purdue. So from a family standpoint, we're very excited too. So thank you.
Thanks, Al.
Yep. Jim?
We're really excited to be here. It's our first announced bowl in the next cycle of bowls. And when we began planning, we had an objective to end up in New York at the New Era Pinstripe Bowl. We're in the East now with Maryland and Rutgers. And not only is New York the financial capital, sports capital of the country, but it also is the place that you need to be if you truly want to present a national slate of bowl games. So we'll have a heavy presence in Florida and California and Texas. But annually for the next 8 years, we'll be sending a Big Ten football team to Yankee Stadium to play in the New Era Pinstripe Bowl. Our athletic directors and coaches are really excited about this. We haven't had the opportunity in the past, but we're really excited about the future. As far as Mr. Steinbrenner, not only does he have the Ohio State, Purdue, Northwestern connections, but as a North Carolina graduate, he was very generous to North Carolina. So on a personal basis, on behalf of all the people in the Big Ten, I want to remind everybody about those strong connections. And that was really part and parcel of one of the reasons that we wanted to come up here, because of the strong connection between Yankee ownership, family ownership, and the Big Ten Conference. So it's great to be here, and we look very much forward to competing at Christmas time in New York City at Yankee Stadium. Thank you.
Randy, would you like to offer up a few words?
Thank you. Just about 3 years ago, when we announced the inauguration of the Pinstripe Bowl, there were a lot of people who were a little skeptical, as they always are, but now it's been 3 years and it's been a giant success. Close to 40,000 every game in New York City during the holiday season. There's no place during the holiday season like New York City. As I've said over and over again, this is the only city during that time that they make movies about and write songs about during that time of year. I want to thank Jim, because the Big Ten is just fabulous. Last week we had an arrangement where we had a partnership in a new MLS soccer team, and everybody asked us, why did you do it? And we talked about the quality of our partners, and the Big Ten is of that quality. We thank the Big 12 Conference. They did a great job, and this will be their last year, but it's obvious that the Big Ten is much more geographically suited for us. So it's a real thrill to be a partner. Thank you so much, and all the great schools. And as both Hal and Jim have said, the boss is smiling tonight. He really is. Thank you very much.
Lon Trost. Lon.
although I tend not to be brief, Mr. Zillow suggested and asked me to be short, and I will. But Commissioner Delany, I'm sure you've heard Hal and Randy express how thrilled we are to have you as part of the Pinstripe Bowl. The Big Ten can't be really comparable to anything that we've had and will have. But not necessarily because of Illinois and Indiana and Iowa and Michigan State and Minnesota and Nebraska and Northwestern and Ohio State and Penn State and Purdue and Maryland and, most importantly, Rutgers. And with no disrespect to the Cornhuskers and the Boilermakers and the Buckeyes and the Hoosiers and the Gophers, the Wolverines, the Lions, the Wildcats, and, of course, the Terrapins. I must focus on reality, especially this season with all our players seemingly on the disabled list. Reinforcements are on the way. The Hawkeyes, the Fighting Illini, the Spartans, and the Knights will all join and assist us on a going-forward basis. That is, assisting the Bronx Bombers. That's a combination that's unbeatable. But seriously, though, the success of the New Era Pinstripe Bowl, it's not only the conferences, but it is the support from New Era, the ability for us to take this and turn it into a situation where Michael, who's out there, can sell sponsorships and make this a national bowl. And we also couldn't be successful without the logistics of Emily Hamel, and we'd like to thank her for that. All of that goes into the success. But again, most importantly, having the Big Ten can't be beat.